Today I'm going to show you how you can make your own personal VPN using one of these. Are you ready? Let's get into it.
Right, so we need to open up Raspberry Pi Imager. Going to erase, we're going to choose the SD card, we're going to write. There we go, the SD card's been erased. So now we're going to choose our operating system. For this one, we're going to do the Raspberry Pi Lite version. So that's without desktop mode. So we're going to write to that.
The next step is to power this up because the OS is now on your SD card. So we're going to put the SD card in. We're going to plug an Ethernet cable in. And we're also going to put some power to it.
So the next step is you need to enable SSH. To do that, you need to run the following commands, which will come up on the screen now. Now you need to run the following command: curl -l https://install.pyvpn.io /bash. So here it's going to tell you it will transform your Raspberry Pi into a VPN, which is what we wanted to do. Needs a static IP address for that obviously to function. In this case I am not using the router to hold the IP address. I want to use the Pi to tell the router that it's using this IP address. It is possible that the router will still try to assign an IP to the Raspberry Pi, but most things are smart enough not to do that, and in my case it won't do that. In this case we're going to use Pi to hold the configuration files. In this case we're going to use OpenVPN. In this case we're not going to set the UDP and TCP settings. This number here you need to write down and remember. This is because we need to port that forward once the installation's done, therefore to connect to the actual OpenVPN server. You could use any of these. In this case I'm going to be using Google. Now in this case I do not have a static IP, so I will be using dynamic DNS. I'm going to show you Dynu, which is a dynamic DNS service. This is its website. We're going to log in. This is what I use because I do not have a static IP. So here we go, going to .ns, which is dynamic DNS, and that is my dynamic DNS domain name. To add one, you can use any of these as your top level domain. So my dynamic DNS is cgproxy.mywire.org. I'm going to click OK to that, and OK. This is asking if you want it to automatically update, which we are going to say yes. Right, so obviously I need to add a user, so pi VPN-8. I'll add myself. There we go. So just to check, so if I do pi VPN -c, it's telling me there are no clients connected at the moment. -l, telling me there are 2 users, Raspberry Pi and myself, which doesn't expire till 2023. So the next thing to do, we need to port forward 1194, don't we? So to do that, we need to go to my hub, which in my case is 192.168.1.1. In your case, it could be .254, could be .0.1, could be anything. So we're just going to log into it. I'm going to go to Internet IPv4. In my case, I've had it already assigned, but I need to change this IP. So in that case, I need to go, instead of 1.20, it was 247. Go to the bottom and apply. Your changes have been applied, and then log out. There we go. As easy as that. Right, so of course I need to get that that certificate file of the VPN, so I'm just going to temporarily turn it into a quick HTTP server so I can download that file to my phone. To do that, I need to change my directory to open VPN-S. Then I need to run Python -m simple HTTPS server port 8080. What that does is that turns that folder into a HTTP server. I will now show you this on my phone. Right, so let's open up the browser, put in the IP address, not forgetting the 8080 at the end, and go. There we go, there's the part. Let's download that and then switch, just check it's done. Yep, switch to OpenVPN. If you haven't got the app, you'll have to download it. Find the file, click add, and then type in the password. And there we go. It's connected. That little spike just indicates that it's actually transferring data to check that we are in.
So there we go, guys. That is how you make your own VPN. It is mega useful to have, especially when you're out and about like I am. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.